Hi guys, 732 Review back. I'm Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
And this is Fringe, season 2, episode 17, I believe. I might be wrong about that. But I'm excited for this one because as of last episode, Walter decided to finally tell Peter that he's from a different universe.
Yes.
Just as Olivia came to terms with that she may not be able to tell him. So I'm curious how that's going to go. Wonder how Peter's going to take it. And yeah, I'm very excited for this because a lot of truths have come out and there should be more coming soon. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Let's find out. Thanks for joining us. Start in 3, 2, 1.
Any change? Excuse me, ma'am.
Someone's gonna die so horribly.
Thank you.
No.
Anything you can manage. Anything
I'm
you
sorry.
can.
Pickpocket?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good call.
That's a pickpocket tactic, bunking into people. What?
Wow, they had a lot of actors that were like,
In Star Trek and stuff like that?
yeah.
Was he a Star Trek actor?
He was in one of the newer Star Trek movies.
Oh. Start pickpocketing.
No, please, let me out of here! Help!
Wow. Writing a letter to Peter.
Peter, pick up. Come on, Walter, pick up the phone. Walter, pick up the receiver.
I want you to get your kit together. I just got off the phone with Olivia. She said there was an incident on a train.
And I know how much you love trains.
Money?
No, that was the note.
In case you don't forgive me, here is some money. That's what I thought he was doing. He praying?
No, he's just like,
Well, he did that because that's the universal praying. Like,
also like, just like, stressed.
Oh, I'm Dr. Walter Bishop. He's been avoiding me all week. He didn't even look at me in the car ride over here. So all week it feels like he's been enveloped in this sadness.
I haven't noticed anything.
Wow, he can tell she's lying.
yeah. Like, how did they die?
Yeah, they look like pretty peacefully dead.
Yeah, I think he was praying. Did they focus on the cross? I don't know. Walter?
Sir, what are you doing?
Victims often experience a sudden bladder release.
Get off this train.
He's with me.
Him versus every single, like, informed officer is always, like, a little,
You
like...
think these people died from having a heart attack at the same time?
Perhaps it was sympathetic, contagious, like yawning.
Come on, Walter. You really believe that?
You watch how we transfer cancer, Peter.
Yeah, fair.
Cancer's contagious, so are heart attacks.
Walter,
I
does
think-
your theory suggest why all the lights would
Yeah.
be out in this car?
Oh! It took all the energy
That would make sense.
and the electrical energy in the body, so therefore it stopped.
Yeah, the cell phone's gonna be dead.
Agent Dunham!
Walter dropped a note.
Oh!
Oh my God.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
That's mine.
All the batteries are dead.
Oh, that was
Just
close.
lights that went out.
Yeah.
It's unusual.
Be a Fringe episode if something didn't make me cringe.
Fringe. Heh.
Take samples of this man's lung, brain, and skin. Something's not right here.
Yep, I think it's my paycheck.
Whatever it is, I'm sure you're
Facts.
going to make sense out of it, Walter. Is there something wrong? Something you want to talk about?
Everything's fine. Astro! Mitochondria seems to have ceased functioning well before it should.
What do
Perhaps
you
you
say I
should
take
samples
samples
from
of the
the
rest
others
and
and
see
see it
if
as a
there's a
trend.
trend?
They're becoming the same person.
I think she just knows what he's gonna say.
I know, they're rubbing
Something
off,
was
you
able
know?
to reach inside of these people's mitochondria and just
Drain them like the batteries and all of the.
Not the
electrical
powerhouse of the
brain.
cell.
It wasn't just their hearts.
All about those.
Yeah, he was here this morning. He comes in all the time. Weird guy.
Huh?
Weird how?
Well, he always draws on stuff, like the napkins and the placemats. Here, this is him.
Alistair Peck. Thank you, this will really help.
Math.
Big math guy.
Send the bishops up, please.
This May explain his
Astrophysics?
flourish for
Okay.
numerical wallpapering. Astrophysics. He teaches at MIT.
Okay.
No one can see.
Generic white guy standing on the corner.
They know what he looks like. He's wearing the same trench coat. He's walking towards the house.
What are you doing with my things?
Bloody gauze.
Yeah.
He implanted something. Look at his arm.
Weird.
I guess that explains what all the surgical tools were for.
Those people aren't dead, miss. Not permanently.
Walter, stop! Stop! Stop the surgery.
It is well within my ability to make it so that you are never in possession of the things I require.
You've implanted Faraday mesh.
It's time travel?
Of course, what? Why would he need a temporal pocket?
That's fantastic.
Dr. Peck, what are you doing?
Oh, and that's how we got on the train.
Because of them. And the energy it took to do that took all the energy from everything around him.
Okay.
I'm sorry you have to go through this again.
He just stuck in a loop.
Hey, Walter, it's Peter.
We're in Groundhog Day.
Your son,
Basically, by
Peter.
now. Maybe something different will happen this time. What if Peter walks in earlier and takes the note?
It's different, right? Didn't he close the eyes last time?
I mean, he did after. They might just be cutting that part out.
The man from the train, did he say something to you? What did he say?
Sorry you have to go through this again.
Again?
That's what changes everything this time. The again comment. Ah.
Hey, right.
You're walking in, I feel like, earlier.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's mine.
He found it on the floor up there.
Oh.
No? That's what I thought was
Well,
going
he went up. Peter was outside when he said the power is out instead of inside this time, right?
We managed to ID the print we lifted off the train car relay. We got lucky. It matched a set NASA has on file.
Dr. Alistair
Oh, they
Peck.
found him a different way this time.
What did he do at NASA?
He was classified as part of a think tank.
You take everything with him this time.
Astrophysics. He teaches at MIT.
She's like deja vu.
He's gonna notice.
Wow, I'm having deja vu.
She's been noticing this whole time, I think.
Yeah. I read that deja vu is fate's way of telling you that you are exactly where you're supposed to be.
Well, do you believe that?
I never get him myself. Maybe that's because I'm not on track with my own destiny. Huh.
That's
Look
true.
at this.
Trying to go back in time.
That's the relation. That's what Walter was gonna relate to.
I can't drive home with him. I can't look at him.
Walter, you can't keep doing this. Peter knows that something's upsetting you.
I've written him a letter. Except that every time I think I'm ready to tell him, I envision his reaction when he reads it. Outcome is terrible. But I will do it. There's something I'm waiting for, Agent Dunham. Something important.
Hey guys, check this out. Well, they're what you'd use to cast machine parts, but these look like they were handmade.
Is this the Faraday cage?
Prototypes.
Huh.
I'm guessing that gets ruined every time he goes back.
Uh-oh. That's weird.
Lengths. People will go.
His focus, or obsession, was particle acceleration. Creating wormholes without a particle collider.
Sorry, you're saying that Dr. Peck's area of expertise was time travel?
They kept cranking out theories, and eventually every one of them was over our head. They wanted to fire Alistair, but he saved them the trouble and left about a year ago.
Is this his wife?
Ah, the fiancée. Her name is Arlette. Alistair sent me these about 6 months ago to proofread. He had hopes of seeing them published. Most would say it's gobbledygook.
Well, I happen to know someone who's fluent in gobbledygook.
Walter's like, yeah, a new book.
He's already holding it. He's finished.
Another 20 years, with the assistance of some other great minds, I will have absorbed this information. He said that if something could propel an object faster than the speed of light, then time would appear to bend.
Oh, I've heard about this, right? But didn't we do this in the show?
Tremendous amount of energy is required to absorb the jump.
So in order to get more energy to do it for a longer period of time, he's gonna like try to wipe out like a city.
I found his fiancée.
Third volume is unfinished. The unfinished chapter is entitled Achieving the Arlit Principle.
I think I know.
Massive blunt force trauma? Automobile?
Grief can drive people to extraordinary lengths.
That's how that's how Walter's gonna cope with this, okay.
10-month jump. The results would be devastating.
I did a search for Peck's cell phone when we first ID'd him as a suspect. He didn't have one, but Arlette Turling's number is still active. Albany Street.
Well, what's near Albany Street?
MIT.
Walter has a lab here. Maybe Peck has a lab there.
Sick.
For Peck, this is about bringing a dead loved one back to life. Then Peck and I, we have something in common. Let me speak to him.
Walter.
Of course, I know that killing him is the only way to ensure that he won't jump. I think I can convince him to stop this. Please.
Ew, wow. Oh!
How could you even stay conscious to do that? Like,
Wait. I'm not a threat.
I know who you are. You're Dr. Walter Bishop. I've read you.
He looks so freaky with that body like that.
he
You and I
does.
both know there are certain things we take for granted, the laws of nature,
Having
for
tea together.
example, that are not necessarily binding.
I like this scene.
Your goal, your next jump is the 18th of May. Don't do that. Don't stand there. There are snipers outside. Stay away from the window. If you are reunited with your fiancée and you pull her from that car, the victims of this last massive reset will remain dead.
On the day of the crash, we argued, and I hurt her feelings, and I left. As I walked, I became drawn to something on the horizon. It was a hot air balloon. I spent the whole day in this field. I had an epiphany of how to physically apply my theories of time travel. I was in that field the moment her car was hit. 18 May to 18 p.m. I will jump back. But I'll jump back into that empty field, Walter. And I will only drain the energy from the plant life.
I know why you haven't, because you don't know how to.
Oh.
What happened?
You approximated the time curvature using a 7th-order polynomial.
Oh, he's helping him.
It should be at least 9. I've read you 2.
Oh.
Get it back online.
You'll never be able to live with the consequences.
I told you no one will die.
That's not the consequences I'm talking about. I crossed into another universe and took a son that wasn't mine. And since then, not a day has passed without me feeling the burden of that act. I'm going to tell you something that I have never told another soul.
Oh.
I had never believed.
So he was praying.
Yeah.
But it occurred to me that my actions had betrayed him. And that everything that had happened to me since was God punishing me. So now I'm looking for a sign of forgiveness. A specific one. A white tulip.
Tulips don't bloom this time of year, white or otherwise.
But he's God. And if God can forgive me for my acts, that my son possibly may be able to forgive me too.
Oh. Okay.
God is science.
And allow me to serve as a cautionary tale. It's not our place to adjust
Butterfly
the
effect.
universe, and you will never be able to look at her again without knowing that, just like every time I look at my son.
You're asking me to just leave her there.
Gentlemen, please! Gentlemen! You see we won't remember this! Don't you see we won't remember anything? No!
Officer, you need to back up.
He showed up somewhere else. Went back to his house to do it to the 9th.
He's writing a letter to Walter? Oh, the person you worked with at MIT? Okay. Uh-oh.
Take it.
Oh! Why do they have a laser beam?
They don't.
I know. There's no reason to have that. He's going back further. That day.
Okay, looks like he didn't kill anyone.
I mean, the whole field was dead though. You saw the yellow grass instead of green.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, if you could do grass that, why could... Oh.
He like a robot. Oh, they're gonna die together.
Oh! Here's how to do it.
Oh, it was a note for Walter.
It was? Okay.
It's been almost a year since Alistair died.
Today's the day I'm supposed to send it.
Open it. Apparently, Alistair felt whatever it is he could put in your trust.
He wouldn't have sealed it if he wanted me to see what's inside.
He was trustworthy.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
You just make a prediction you're not gonna say unless it's right.
He's sending Walter a white tulip to say you can tell your son.
Okay, I like that theory.
I have my piece, you get yours. Maybe not.
Hey, Walter. Hey,
burn the letter.
I got you something.
The train event never
I tell you to
happened.
keep it out of the lab this time, but I know you won't. Walter, I know that you've been in a funk for the last couple of weeks. If there's something you want to talk to me about.
No. Something was weighing on me. A decision, but I'm fine.
There was mail time. A white tulip.
You're right.
Damn. Wow. Okay. Of course, they can't just tell them. They have to have a whole episode about that. But I mean, that was great. That was really great.
That was a really good episode.
So, I mean, the mutual bonding between Walter and Alistar over the loss and the kind of understanding of the mutual trauma was great. I will say, I didn't expect him to actually die with her like that.
I didn't see that coming, but I really respected that.
It makes
decision.
sense. It makes sense because
He's
it's
like, if I can't live without her, like at least I'll die with her, and that won't affect
the time. Yeah.
The time, and you won't get the guilt because.
Yeah. I mean, he seemed very ethical about what he was doing. He wasn't like a crazy mad scientist. He's like, I'm sorry I killed those people, but I'm going to keep doing it until I get away where they don't die. I'm going to use plant life. That's better. I'm going to do it this way. I have it thought out.
Well, he knew if he kept going back,
yeah,
that those people that died would come back to life each time until he did his final jump, in which he estimated no one would die. So
that's cool.
No, I mean, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, cool is one way to say it. I mean, that's good, I guess.
No, I mean it's very interesting to see. Not cool, but it's very interesting to see a character like that who is also thinking about like the little one. Because a lot of people who in TV shows, when they lose someone and they're after, like Walter, for example, are on like a doomsday course where they do anything to get that person back. Like they'll kill. Even he would have been okay with 100 people dying to get the kid back. So maybe initially Alistar was okay with this, and the talk Walter had with him got to him.
Yeah,
or maybe
I mean,
he just never
grief
was.
is a really powerful thing, and
Oh yeah.
You know, you can't tell what's going to come after when you're doing stuff that's going to affect other people's lives. And
exactly.
I'm just glad it worked out for him. I mean, nobody died, so he had a a clean conscience, and he got to go out with the way he loves. Like he doesn't have to live without her now.
Which is very beautiful and poetic. Speaking of, we see that Walter has a whole thing about God right now, and which is very interesting for a character like him to believe in God. But it also makes sense in some degree that when when things in their life go bad like that, it makes sense of try to find a logical blame. And if there's no logical blame, then God is the answer. So for Walter, everything in his life was good until he stole Peter back. And then once he stole Peter back, a bunch of events happened in our universe that caused stuff to happen poorly. And in his mind, maybe if he never saved Peter, that would never have happened. And that's, why he talked to Alistar about that. But it just goes to show that he, deeply, even though he loves Peter and he probably would do it again, he deeply regrets what he did because of just the repercussions of the whole situation.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think he's kind of showing that, like, if you lose faith in yourself, like, you have to have faith in something.
Mm-hmm.
And while, the science they're doing is, like, unnatural. I mean, I'm sure people that smart have thought, well, if this already existed, how do we know people haven't been doing this forever? And at that point,
Sure.
could you call another scientist like God if he's done all of this. I mean, if you know
fair.
all of Fringe science, like that's essentially what you are.
God. Now,
If you
speaking
could do all of that stuff.
speaking of scientists, it was cool that they had the mutual respect moment between them. He's like, I read you. He's like, oh, I read you. And that's really cool to see in a TV show where you have two scientists who have read and applied. Like last episode, we had the doctor. I think it was last episode, the doctor who took Dr. Bishop's course and was like, you helped me shape me. And this one's like, well, I read you to help with the theory. And he's like, well, I read you so I can help you with theory even more. And that was cool to have. The little differences were cool too. My favorite part though was how the power worked, or the time travel worked, was like the built-in Faraday cage, which was crazy, and the fact that it absorbed energy from where he landed, which can kind of make sense because when the black hole opens, it absorbs energy to kind of open, killing everything, and then he comes out. It's just crazy. It's crazy that it took electrical energy, and I love how the concept also was the body's electrical energy was one of those energies that can be absorbed on top of plants too.
Yeah, I mean, I think, and I had a theory of what I just said before. So like, the Watchers, they're Watchers, right?
Yeah, observers.
Observers.
Watchers, Buffy.
Watchers, observers, whatever. I feel like they're just like a race of people who figured out like Fringe science, because we've shown it can make you basically immortal, time traveling, universe traveling. Like
It's just different versions of Peter.
it could. I mean, no, I don't think that, but I think yeah, no, that's my
I think
theory
it's a
on
good
them
theory. Now,
because that's they're kind of what would be seen as godly figures. I mean, they just.
well, they could be gods, like you're saying, and part of it, they also, their main thing is they observe giant moments. So I was actually wondering, there were so many people with hats and the briefcases on the street when he was running to the car. I thought,
I have not looked for one of those guys in the background since literally ever.
It's really, I'm sorry, it's one of the big things for the show. But I feel like when you're trying to watch the show and understand the plot, it's hard to like look for those characters too. A lot of stuff happens. Now, speaking of stuff happening, the white tulip was probably the cutest thing in the show because it was with one scientist to another, him saying, you can do it. It may hurt, but you can do it.
Yeah.
And it was really,
he gave
beautiful.
him closure, so now
he gave him closure
he
back.
wants to help Walter
get
his closure.
Now Peter is going to be getting closure next episode.
Yeah, but I think
I don't know how
it's
it's going to go.
Be okay.
I don't
think all of this buildup, and he's going to be like taken aback for a second, and then be like, honestly, like, you really think Peter wouldn't expect Walter to do something like that?
That's true. So
do you really think it's going to be that much of a shock to him?
No, I like that thought that Peter wouldn't be shocked. But my thought is, so I'm gonna guess. So Peter's gonna get told, and before he can react, something fringy is gonna happen, and it's gonna be like put off. The Peter can't fully react to the whole him being taken because something bad happens. Maybe Astrid gets abducted, or maybe the bad guys come to fight, and Peter can't do it because he's I gotta do this. Maybe Walternate comes over, and Peter's like, oh, and that's how the episode ends. That's my theory. Is we're not gonna get Peter's actual reaction to it until like next episode after this one or the finale.
Maybe.
We're going to find out.
We'll find out.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Mikey.
I'm Eddie.
Check out Patreon for full answers to these ones, as well as make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Let us know in the comments below. How you liking this? Fringe is a lot of fun. A lot of you guys are lifelong Fringe fans. Let us know your favorite part. I know this episode was a lot of favorites for a reason, and it was a very beautiful episode, so I could see why. Thank you again, and see you soon. Bye.
See you later.